Welcome to the deep dive. We know you want the crucial info without getting lost in the weeds. And this week, well, there's been a real spike in data breaches. We're talking finance, fashion, gaming, even law and schools. Our plan is to, unpack these key incidents, figure out what they mean for staying safe, but keep it straightforward.
Exactly. And what's really striking is just how different these attacks are. Different methods, different kinds of data. Let's maybe start with Coinbase. That one involved bribing customer support contractors overseas.
Right, so not like a direct system hack, more exploiting the human side.
Precisely. It was about getting access through those contractors.
And that access led to some pretty sensitive stuff getting out, didn't it? Names, contact info, I think partial social security numbers, transaction history too.
Yeah, all of that. And then there was this $20 million ransom demand.
Which Coinbase refused.
Yeah.
And they actually put up their own reward, right?
Yeah.
$20 million for information.
They did. It really drives home that your security isn't just about tech defenses anymore. It's also about the people, the third parties who have access.
Makes sense. You've got to watch those external connections carefully.
Okay.
Okay, so moving from finance to fashion, Dior had an issue too.
That's right. A cyber attack hit their customers, specifically in South Korea and China.
What kind of data was involved there?
Things like names, addresses, email, and postal phone numbers, and purchase history, customer preferences, stuff like that.
Okay, but crucially, no financial details, like credit cards?
Correct. No bank or credit card info was compromised, which is, well, good news relatively speaking.
Still, though, that other data, it's enough for phishing attempts, maybe identity theft down the line?
Absolutely. It shows you need to protect all customer data, not just the financial details. It's all valuable to attackers.
Got it. Okay, now what about this Steam claim? I heard something about a massive leak, like 89 million records.
Yeah, there was a claim of that. A hacker said they had user records, including old SMS login codes and phone numbers.
But Steam's parent company denied it.
They did. They said their systems weren't breached and claimed those codes were expired anyway, not linked to current accounts.
So even if the data was old or expired, is there still a risk?
Well, potentially, yes. Even fragments of old data can sometimes be pieced together for, social engineering, tricking people.
Ah, okay.
It also highlights why companies maybe shouldn't hang on to data longer than they need to, even expired stuff.
Yeah.
And securing those third-party systems like SMS gateways is key.
Right, minimizing the data footprint. Okay, shifting gears again, the legal sector. Slater and Gordon. This sounded like an inside job.
It does. Allegedly, a former payroll manager leaked a spreadsheet with salaries for about 900 staff members, sent it out in malicious email.
Wow. So not just salaries, but also I read defamatory claims. That's serious reputational damage.
Exactly. It really underscores the danger of insider threats, people misusing the access they're trusted with. Need strong controls, but also solid processes when people leave.
Yeah, trust but verify kind of thing. Okay, and finally, this one seems particularly worrying. Attacks on school districts on Long Island.
Yeah, unfortunately, over 20 districts were hit. Attackers used phishing emails, fake login pages, classic tactics.
To get student data.
Yes, personal and financial details for more than 10,000 students were exposed.
That's awful. The potential long-term impact for those kids, identity theft, credit issues.
It's significant. And it just shows how vulnerable schools can be. They're increasingly targets, and there's an urgent need for better cybersecurity, better training for staff and students.
So looking across all of these, Coinbase, Dior, Steam, Slater and Gordon, the schools, it's such a mix. External hacks, insiders, third parties, phishing.
It really is.
Yeah.
The threats coming from everywhere. It just hammers home that you need, well, layers of security, not just one solution.
It seems like no sector is immune, and the methods are constantly evolving.
Definitely. What's fascinating, in a way, is how these separate incidents show just how linked everything is. A vulnerability anywhere can cause ripples. Security really is everyone's responsibility now.
That's a good point. So thinking about all of this, here's something for you, our listener, to consider. What's one specific, concrete thing you could do today to improve your own digital security? Maybe it's finally turning on multi-factor authentication somewhere important, or checking app permissions, even just updating one weak password. Just one small step. Think about it. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.